digital culture represents the applying of a folk culture tradition to new media content. Because folk culture has always been participatory, it's always had a strong sense of remixing, it's always included the audience was part of the performance, whether we're thinking about the samba schools or the carnival here in Brazil. So if we apply that carnival spirit to thinking about media content, then I think something remarkable is going to come out of this. And what I see in Brazil is a country on the threshold of global attention between the World Cup and the Olympics. People are going to be paying attention here. And that creates a unique opportunity for companies to become international content producers, to model alternative ways of connecting the producers and the consumers, to experiment with transmedia storytelling, which I think represents the wave of the future where media content is concerned.
How do you think the social media here in Brazil is going to work to help this kind of action?
Well, I mean, I think social media is the key of what I call spreadable media. But spreadable media is media in the hands of consumers. Media where consumers spread the word and engage other people with content that matters to them. And media content gets passed along as gifts from one community to one member of a community to another. So social network plays a really huge role in that. Research in the United States is showing two things. First of all, that because we have social media, people are returning to watching television in real time because otherwise it gets spoiled through their Twitter accounts. That certain shows they want to watch and tweet about as they're watching it, and that's creating a return to a kind of event-based television. The second thing we're seeing is that Twitter may be the best indicator of how well a movie opens, not just because it allows us to see the buzz, the conversations people are having about the movie, but it also amplifies those conversations and allows people to discover new movies and to discuss them among themselves. It makes word of mouth much more powerful than it's been before. And in that world, then the fan, the consumer, plays a crucial role in shaping the circulation of media content. And companies need to know the fan, respond to the fan, build a relationship with the fan in a very different way than they've done before. Television now is exploding across every media platform. It's broadcast, but it's also on the web. It's on the mobile phone. And that's part of what creates the opportunity for transmedia entertainment is that pieces of the story can be scattered across media platforms, and that creates incentive for us to return to that content again and again, creating multiple touch points for brands, but also creating an expanded canvas for storytellers to work on. And I think the more open your system is, the more opportunities there are both for storytellers to expand their reach and for the audience to play a more active role in shaping the unfolding of entertainment.
Here in Brazil we have the soap operas, but it's a kind of difference because we spent about 8 months with the same story, and it has the end.
I think I've always thought countries that have a fixed duration of a television show have certain advantages for storytellers. We saw in the States that when the Lost producers discovered they could have 5 seasons and end, that gave them a structure and a rhythm that they could build on, and the result is a richer, more interesting program than one that has to be infinitely treading water because it doesn't know how long the story is going to be. But once you've got that, then you can build the story out in a variety of ways. So if we think about Star Wars, it is a fixed duration, 6 films, but through games, through comics, through novels, there are more and more elements of the history. We've gone back in time to the Old Republic. It's discovered and explored different areas of that world. And so you can build on that established base and extend it in transmedia ways that allow us to continue to capitalize on a story that's really caught the imagination of the public.
Okay, good to have just a message.
I think creatives should be rejoicing in the fact that we're living in a period of enormous innovation, a highly generative period in which what a story is changing. And the question is, it's going to change inevitably for economic reasons, that economically stories are going to travel across every media channel. But it is up to the artist to seize the creative potential of that, to create from that something that's new, that's fresh, that's meaningful, that enriches the culture. And I think that's the challenge that artists face in the 21st century.